guys, welcome back to the DIY degree. Today we're going to show you how to make 3 different 4th of July DIYs.
These 3 decor items are so fun and festive and really gets you into the spirit of the 4th of July. For this first DIY, we are going to be showing you how to cover any kind of pillow that you have in your house. So that's really easy and convenient. And then what you will need for this DIY is blue and white striped fabric, red yarn, and then a sewing machine. Make sure that if you are under 18, just grab like an adult or someone who can help supervise when you're sewing so that if there were an accident, you have someone close by.
You're going to start out by making 8 small tassels. If you're unsure how to make these, we've used the same technique on our 3-way wall hanging tutorial. We will have a link in the description to that video.
To measure your fabric to your pillow, you're going to start by laying out your fabric with the bad side up.
Lay your pillow of choice on top of the fabric, giving 1.5 inches up from the bottom, like so.
Fold the side pieces over and make sure that you have 2 to 3 inches of an overlay.
Cut your fabric an inch from the top.
You're going to lay your fabric out with the bad side up on an ironing board. Pin and iron down 1/4 of an inch seam along the shorter side of the fabric.
Sew the 1/4 inch seam shut all the way down the short side.
Flip over your fabric so it has the good side up now.
Put your pillow down and mark where the corners are at top and bottom.
Fold your fabric over these spots and iron a crease. This is going to help you place your tassels.
In the middle section, map out where you want to put your tassels.
Pin them into place facing in.
Fold in the 2 sides, taking into consideration the overlay, and pin them with the tassels in between.
Sew a seam, making sure to secure the tassels in place.
Repeat this on the other side.
Then flip your case inside out.
Slip your pillow into its new case.
And you're all done.
For our second DIY, we decided to go with a ribbon flag. So for this, all you're going to need is a wooden dowel, white fabric, blue fabric with either white polka dots or white stars, whichever one you prefer, various styles of red and white ribbon. So this project can be easily hand sewn, but if you want to go through a little bit faster, you can always use a sewing machine.
Start with your blue fabric. You're going to determine the length that you want it to be. We did ours around 13 to 10 inches.
Once you've cut the blue square, fray the ends of the fabric all the way around the perimeter.
Measure the white fabric to be the length of the wooden dowel and make sure to give it enough width that it will be able to fit all the way around the wooden dowel.
Once you have your white fabric cut out, lay it out in front of you.
Start measuring out the length you want your ribbons to be. We did our ribbons in various lengths between 40 to 50 inches.
We placed our ribbon in an order we liked, but still tried to keep it looking random, but still doing the red and white between.
Pin the blue fabric as well as the piece of ribbon behind it together. We pinned it horizontally so that it would be easier to take out when sewing it together.
Onto the sewing. Take your fabric and start to slowly stitch the fabric together.
If you're under 18, make sure that you have adult supervision with this step. Once the fabric has all been stitched together, you are going to hot glue the fabric to the wooden dowel.
Make sure the fabric sticks with the hot glue onto the wooden dowel and then roll the dowel to make sure it is fully secure.
Grab some twine and hang up the ribbon flag. For this last DIY, we are going to be making USA marquee letters. Those are those cute, like lighty up letters. They're so fun. So what you are going to need for this one is you're going to need some chipboard. Hey guys, so our supplies for this DIY ended up not coming in time for us to do it, but no worries. In true DIY fashion, we were able to come up with an alternative that actually worked out even better. So instead of using chipboard for the letters, we went and picked up cardboard letters from We found ours on Amazon, so we'll have links in the description to all of the products that we ended up using. You'll also need some poster board, spray paint, hot glue, and then just your choice of like any kind of scrapbook paper. You just want it to be along the lines of red, white, and blue, but the styles can vary on that one as well. And then we ordered these lights that we put into the marquee letters on Amazon, so we will also have that in the links below. Cut out the top of your letters. You want to take your time with this because the lines are very important in making this look clean.
Take your hollowed out letters outside and spray paint them white. We did this in a couple of coats to make sure it looked evenly sprayed.
Take the top of the letter that you cut out and trace it onto its coordinating scrapbook paper. Make sure to clean up the sides of the letter before tracing it out so that you don't trace random bumps. It also helps to use a ruler when cleaning up your edges. Finding a white paper with texture was a little bit harder, so we went with this white polka dotted vellum paper. You couldn't see the polka dots, so we actually ended up backing it with a light gray cardstock to make sure that those polka dots pop.
Cut out your letters. When it came to cutting out the A, we used the X-Acto knife to cut it and backed it with a piece of cardboard so that we could get it exact. Once your cardboard letters are dry, make sure the scrapbook paper fits perfectly in the letters. Ours didn't at first, so we just quickly cleaned up the sides and slimmed some of the areas down to fit in best.
Next, map out on the scrapbook paper where you want the holes to be for your lights. Depending on the type of light bulbs that you guys get, make sure to space them out enough to see the paper in the background.
Then, using a single hole punch, punch out the circles in the paper where you want them to be.
Using that paper as your key, mark where each circle is on the cardboard letter.
Using your X-Acto knife, carefully cut out the small X shape within the circle. Make sure to have a piece of cardboard backing it so that you don't have any damage to the floor or table you're doing your project on.
Once you've got all your X's properly cut out, press your light through the X and top it with the round bulb. Do this to each letter.
Then place your letters where you want them to be shown and light them up. So we absolutely loved these DIYs. We were actually really surprised that they only took us about 10 minutes each from start to finish.
These were also really inexpensive, so if you guys are looking for a cute way to decorate for the 4th of July but don't have like a huge budget, then definitely take into consideration maybe trying one of these DIYs. Also, if you do end up trying one of these, just tag us on Instagram using the hashtag #EarnYourDIY
And don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button down below.
Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a good week. Bye-bye. That's a wrap.